And now Kevin Lajoie with Len Tapp to take a look at the city's new shiny buses.
Thanks, Amanda. I'm here at Cornwall Transit in the garage. Exciting times here at Cornwall Transit. We've got some new arrivals in the form of new conventional buses. And joining me to speak about this now is Len Tapp, Transit Manager. Hi, Len. How you doing?
Very good. Thanks for having me.
Right behind us here, we got a couple of brand new shiny buses. Maybe you could tell me a little bit about when they arrived and what they're all about.
They're two brand new 2015 Nova buses that were built in Saint Eustache, Quebec. And they arrived over the Christmas holidays. Mechanics are taking care, and the maintenance department's taking care of getting all the things we need to get to put on the buses to get them ready for the road.
They look, just looking at them, they're beautiful. The one thing that caught me right away is the windshield, just one whole piece to it. So maybe we can get into a few of the details about what makes these buses kind of unique and special compared to some of the older buses we have.
Sure, there's a bunch of new features because, well, it's been over a decade since we bought a brand new bus. The windshield, the drivers just love this windshield because it's a one-piece single windshield, no visibility blind spots. It's got a lower wipers out of the view of the driver, so just easier viewing all the way around for the driver.
Earlier, we talked about a couple of features that'll make it comfortable for passengers, and one of them was, you said there's a special type of heating system that'll make it a little more comfortable. Maybe you could tell me about that.
The maintenance supervisor describes it as having your own furnace on the bus. Of course, there's still the heating system that's run by the engine, but an additional heating system is added into the bus, and that will certainly be able to control the environment for the passenger comfort on that bus. So there's two heating systems. Air conditioning is Thermal King. It's all toward the passenger comfort. There'll be much more control over the heating.
The engine as well, there's a unique feature to that in the sense there's an electric component, and first of its kind in Canada, I guess.
Yes, the electric component allows for again the engine to be cooled electrically, so it's a lot less wear and tear on the engine, and it's another one of those technological advances throughout the years.
So passenger comfort, you mentioned that, and I had a chance to walk on the bus earlier. And just walking on is amazing. It's bright, it's spacious, comfortable. So maybe we could talk a bit about for passengers what it means. And this is fully accessible, so that's obviously a big thing.
Passengers are going to love this bus. It's of course, it's a low floor bus, which is not new to the industry, so people can walk in right off the curb. It's got the widest door that we've ever had on a bus. It's got the widest ramp for wheelchair patrons that want to enter the bus. It's got all the regular features of no skid and flooring and yellow stanchion bars, etc. But what's exciting is, again, another feature is a dehumidifying feature that the driver can put it on, because sometimes in rainy weather the windows would fog up, passengers can't see out. This is going to take care of that problem. For wheelchair patrons, it's great because it's got a backboard. It's still a driver assist securement system, but it'll be easier to maneuver because the aisles are wider, the seats are wider, just more room for maneuverability throughout the bus.
I can tell, speaking to you, Len, I've spoken to you a lot of times, I can tell you're pretty excited about this. This is a big day for transit.
This is a big day. I mentioned that we hadn't had a new bus in a long time. This is brand new. The technical advances throughout the years are all on this bus. It is really a great story. It's good for Cornwall Transit. It's going to reduce the age of the fleet, obviously. It's going to be our go-to buses. Drivers love it. Passengers are going to love it. Mechanics like working on it already. So.
And your crews have been busy putting the final touches, preparing them for the road. So what's the timeline? When will residents see these on the roads?
We're hoping that in a week's time, so probably by the end of January, we're going to see them on the road. We got the bus over the Christmas period. Of course, there was a lot of shutdowns and slowdowns, etc. We had to order some parts to get. So we have a lot of work to do when the bus comes here. Voice enunciation has to be installed, fare boxes have to be installed, two-way radios, the striping on the bus, just a whole number of things that have to be done. And so we're hoping that by the end of January, probably going to have one on the road earlier than that, but by the end of January, both will be on the road.
That's great news, and I'm sure the passengers will be excited to try this new bus out too. Thanks for joining me today, Lynn.
Thank you.